How did you learn how to listen?
You know, I'm not a very smart man, as Forrest Gump says, right? But I've learned to read and learn from others and borrow ideas from others. And one of my favorite things as the chief executive at my organization is I didn't love this. I used to get annoyed by I always wanted to say the answer is so obvious, I just throw it out there. But then I realized nobody's contributing when the owner, is speaking or the chief executive is speaking. So a quick story is one time we were hired to do a focus group of the executive team of an insurance company. And so we got there and we did our focus group. We had our questions. We went around the room. Everybody in there was a director or VP in the organization or higher. The CEO, wasn't there. And so we got started, and the rest of the room was like, "Oh, we usually wait for him to get, we shouldn't get started. He's not here." And I'm like, hey, "We had a commitment to start at 10 a.m. It's 10 a.m. We're starting." And so we went around the room. We were having a very productive conversation, and we were supposed to be there from 10 to 11 to noon, and my goal was to get done 11:30 or 11:45 because I knew these were busy people. I like to under promise over deliver. Well, he rolls in at 11:30. So if you think about it, that's what 90 minutes later.
Right.
So how could we have done that efficiently with his tardiness? So he comes in and the whole room shifts, right? Now when we ask a question, he answers it first and then ask other people what they think. And no, oh, I agree with you is all we heard. But before we got there, we uncovered so many things that were broken or that, where sales is saying this and service didn't even know it. And we're unpacking all this value. So around 11:45, I say, okay, well, I'm going to try to release you back to your busy day a little bit early. And, we've covered everything we need to, and we did it. We got great feedback and input. And the CEO says, wait. I just got here. Like, we're just getting started. Right. And so he wasn't a big fan in that moment. And so he actually asked me to follow him to his office so we could talk about it. And so from that experience, I learned very quickly when the leader speaks, right, everybody else agrees or goes silent. And so I adopted in my organization now in meetings, I go last.